Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Last short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's a lot of bubble. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 21st day of May, 2025. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. Yeah. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it. Once again, flying solo this morning as Cheryl is out in Arizona visiting with our daughter, Harley. For those watching on video, I'm actually wearing a shirt with our daughter's face on it. So a little later this morning, because right now it is 7 minutes after 4 o'clock where they're at in the morning. But a little bit later on, we got these shirts made thanks to Reinforcement Designs. That say we're proud of our Dutch daughter. It's not Dutch like Touch of Dutch. She works for a coffee company in Arizona called Dutch Brothers. And she's killing it. She's doing a great job. She's a manager out there. And we're proud of her. So we got these fun shirts made because Cheryl is going with her to her store today. So since I'm not there, I'm there in spirit. So once they wake up, she doesn't know that we got these shirts made. We got one made for her, too, that says Coffee Queen. So a little bit later on, Cheryl will show her the shirt that she's wearing to the coffee shop, and then we'll turn on the video of me here at the show. Maybe while we're still on, assuming they get up early enough, if they wake up, we're done at 9 here, they'd be 7 their time. So I don't know. 22. I don't know if she's going to be waking up before 7 o'clock in the morning. But we'll see. We'll see. But either way, she'll be able to turn on the video and see that I'm wearing the shirt with her smiling face on it. So, and you guys can see it too on video. If you jump in on Facebook where we're streaming on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Show Facebook pages, also on our YouTube channel. Still not on TikTok. I don't really know what the deal is with TikTok. I don't know what they're mad at us for, but they keep not letting me go live. So I don't know that it was doing much for us anyway. I don't know that a lot of folks on TikTok live hanging out with us. We do our videos on there, and we'll throw our little short videos on there and stuff, but we'll see. Figure it out at some point, or we won't. Today's American Red Cross Founders Day. Emergency Medical Services for Children Day. I need a patch for that day. I think kind of like a, not like a patch like you can get in another season, but like a patch for, it's like a computer thing. When they fix something on a computer, I believe, or in software or something. Tea Day, as in like sipping tea. Juice Slush Day. Memo Day. It's a good day to send out a memo. Don't know why today is different than any other day on sending a memo, but it's National Memo Day. So send out your memos. Doesn't even say how it's observed. It just says today. So even memos get a day. Waiters and Waitresses Day. Strawberries and Cream Day. Rapture Party Day. So are we supposed to party like it's the end of time? I don't think Prince has a song for that. Harold Camping, former president of Family Radio, a Christian broadcasting network, made a prediction in 2001 that the rapture, the start of the end of the world, and the taking up of Christian believers into heaven, would occur on May 21st, 2011. Now, I'm pretty sure it didn't happen because I was around on May 21st, 2011. I don't remember seeing a bunch of folks going, whoosh, getting like shot up into heaven. Just be standing there chit-chatting with somebody, and all of a sudden they start floating away. Like, hey! And then you start to realize you're not floating away, and you're like, hey! Just doesn't seem right. So he predicted it would take place at 6 p.m. local time, wherever that was at. I don't know where they were at, but that's what he predicted. Supporters believed about 200 million people, about 3% of the world's population, would be taken up. That's it. Supporters believe 3% of people on Earth belong in heaven, and the other 97% are not. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not saying that there's, everybody's a good person, but not about 3%. It seems a bit tough. Camping predicted that Judgment Day would take place 5 months later on October 21st. This wasn't the first time he had made a prediction for the rapture. He had previously predicted that it would happen in 1994. So listen, if at first you don't succeed, just keep making stuff up. Today is also Sister Maria Hummel Day, Turn Beauty Inside Out Day. I love that. And World Day for Cultural Diversity, for Dialogue and Development. These are all things that we are celebrating today here in Touhyville. Tina jumping in saying, good morning, Tina. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate you guys spending your morning with us, getting your day started here in Touhyville. Got sad news at the end of the day yesterday, as I was wrapping things up here at work, that one of the stars from Cheers, George Wendt, passed away yesterday. Non-existent producer Fred, what was that? It was a horrible rendition of Cheers on like an old Casio or something. Let's not do that again when someone passes away. Sorry. Okay, back to what I was talking about. So George Wendt, who I was lucky enough to meet at a Comic-Con a couple years ago. He was at the Chicago Comic-Con. I threw the picture up yesterday on our Facebook page and on the Touhyville Facebook page. Nice guy. Was there wearing, I think, a George, not a George, Jim McMahon jersey, if I remember the picture right. He was nice. He didn't seem like he was glad to be there. It just seemed like he was kind of like, wished he wasn't doing that. Of course, he was from Chicago, so he didn't have far to go. This was in Rosemont. He was one of the super fans on Saturday Night Live.
Go Bears.
But of course, he was most well known for being, well, you know who, on Cheers.
Afternoon, everybody.
Norm! How you doing, Norm? What do you know?
Not enough. Afternoon, everybody.
Do you know?
Better give me a tall one in case I like it. Afternoon, everybody.
Hey! How's life treating you, Norm?
I just ran over its dog.
What's up, Norm?
My nipples. It's freezing out there.
What can I do for you, Norm?
Well, I am going to need something to kill time before my second beer. How about a first one?
You got it.
So sad to hear the passing of George Wendt. Of course, like I said, from Chicago, played Norm for 11 seasons on Cheers from 82 to 93. The role earned him more than a few drinks in real life. He says, quote, whenever I go out, people are always sending over a beer or a round for me and my friends. In addition to the free beer, he was also nominated for 6 Emmys. So he was in the 1991 sketch for Superfans, like I just said there. Other than that, he had TV appearances that included MASH, Seinfeld, Simpsons, Hot in Cleveland, and Fresh Off the Boat. He was also in the movies Fletch, Spice World, Dreamscape, and the 1985 horror comedy movie House. I remember that one with the guy that played Greatest American Hero. That was a good one. George was working right up till the end. In 2023, he competed on Masked Singer and reunited with the Cheers cast to present an Emmy recently. And fun fact about George Wendt, he is also the uncle of Jason Sudeikis from Ted Lasso fame. So there you go. So yeah, sad news to see that George Wendt passed away yesterday. Norm from Cheers. He was 76 years old. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up our poll question from yesterday, dive into today's, and then get into some fun stuff. I got what's happening, got crazy, funny stories, some fun in Florida, all kinds of stuff. So stick around.
Ready to make this summer count? At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can get hands-on training to help advance your career goals. Choose from certificate programs in building and trades, healthcare, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Perfect for high schoolers, recent grads, and adults. Training starts this month, so don't wait. Our programs are affordable, local, and designed to launch careers. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Hey, it's Mike Rohn. If I have a choice, I like to do business with companies that actually stand for something. That's why I switched from Verizon to Pure Talk. No offense to Verizon, I'm sure they stand for something. I just don't know what it is. Pure Talk, on the other hand, is a veteran-owned company that supports our military in a big way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I also appreciate unlimited talk and text and plenty of data for half the cost of the big guys, and I do like being on America's most dependable 5G network for just $20 a month. But what I really appreciate is no contract, no cancellation fees, and Pure Talk's commitment to handle all their customer service in this country. I saw it for myself. I went to Georgia, I got a tour of their headquarters, I met their CEO, and I talked to the same customer service folks that you'll talk to when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Switch today and save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Good morning.
Up and off the rails bright and early this morning.
Guess what day it is?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I tell you, we making history right now in stereo.
Bang Zoom.
That's a great radio station.
Best in town.
Everybody else sucks.
I'm not saying that.
Anyway, happy Wednesday. Also known as Hump Day.
It's showtime. Welcome to Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out on a fun time Wednesday morning. Thank you guys so much for getting up with me this morning, hanging out. I appreciate it. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you could get yourself a Supercut. Visit them in Lowell and Rensselaer. They also have tanning available in Lowell and Rensselaer. So go ahead and check them out. They also have all kinds of great hair products and different things as well. Also want to mention our friends over at the Jasper County Fair, the 101st Jasper County Fair, July 19th through the 26th. All kinds of great stuff going on at the Jasper County Fair. I mean, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun, and there's so many things that the folks on the fair board and the fair association are putting together for it. So just going to be an absolute blast. Cannot wait. So many good things happening. They've announced quite a few of the things. Of course, let's see. We've got entries are now open for the state fair exhibitors. So I just saw that on there. Okay. Lindsay Lau, our friend, is going to be on the free stage July 21st. Make your plans for that. The Finley River Boy is going to be there on July 20th. Let's see what else we got. Naughty going to be there on the 19th on the free stage. All kinds of great stuff going on. Rhonda Funk on the 22nd on the free stage. And that's the free stage. That's where you just go. You have something to drink, have something to eat, sit and enjoy. It's a lot of fun. Jasper County Fair, make sure you go and follow them on Facebook so you can see everything that's going on there that they have going on. They're posting stuff all the time, doing a great job with their Facebook. That's the Jasper County Fair going on in July 19th through the 26th. Can't wait for that. Melissa says good morning. So does Randy. Good morning, guys. Thanks for hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday. And then I got to get to today's poll question. Sorry, a little behind this morning. Flying solo, getting everything taken care of myself. But we asked you guys yesterday, what is something that you tried once and knew that it wasn't for you? George says marriage. Oh, George. Chris says water skiing. Yeah, I think that might be up there for me too, Chris. I think I tried that once. I mean, I tried getting up multiple times, but I don't know that I did it. Jason says driving a Ford. Okay. Dave says caviar. We've never had caviar, but I don't think I would like it. Laura says a cruise, too many people. Yes. Laura, I am with you. I did not like going on a cruise, and I will tell you, mine didn't cost me anything. I mean, like I had to pay for like meals and incidentals and things like that, but I got the ticket for the cruise as part of a radio thing that I did years ago. A travel agency, we did a thing where we got to go on a cruise and our listeners came along with us. And we did some things on the boat where we'd do dinner together and we'd, hang out at the pool and do some things together. It was a lot of fun. But I did not like the idea of being on a cruise. It was only, I think, a 3-day cruise to the Bahamas, I think. I don't know. It just felt like being stuck in a hotel for days. It was just, I didn't really like it so much. So, Autumn says bananas. She didn't like. Ken says raw oysters. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. No to the raw oysters. Thank you so much. So Suzanne said disco. Somebody said smoking, LSD, golf, marriage, working, being normal. All right. I love it. Having some fun here on a Wednesday morning. Let's see what some of the other folks said about what they would do. Let's see, or what they've tried once. Julie says drinking alcohol. Tried it once, didn't like it. Sailing, tubing, golf, a few people said. Dave says deep sea fishing. I didn't like that myself either. Wasn't a big fan of the deep sea fishing. Black Friday shopping, camping, eating hominy. Is that like grits? Is it? I think I've heard of hominy grits. ice skating, sailing, another one for tubing, being an adult, golfing. A lot of people golfing and tubing. Didn't care for it. Sushi. I know that I don't like sushi without trying it. Come on, Steve. You won't know unless you try it. Yeah, I will. I'll know. I'm okay. I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the sushi. So, all right. Now we'll get to today's poll question on a Would You Rather Wednesday that I admittedly don't have up on the Facebook page yet, but I will as soon as I get into the break here. But on a Would You Rather Wednesday, I thought, okay, for about the last week or so, we've been giving out tickets to the Indy 500. It's going on this weekend. Also, we have nothing to do with it except pride that the Indiana Pacers are in the Eastern Conference Finals against the New York Knicks. So, on a Would You Rather Wednesday, would you rather go to the Indy 500 or go see the Knicks in the Eastern, or the Pacers take on the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals? We'll get that up on our Facebook page. You can start voting. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Showers likely throughout the morning and some fog till about 10 o'clock this morning. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 57. Tonight, 40% chance of showers, cloudy as well with a low of 48. Thursday, scattered showers expected throughout most of the day with a high of 56. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 41. Friday, sunny skies return with a high of 64. Cloudy in the evening with a low of 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Glatzbach Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzbach, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzbach Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzbach's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzbach Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzbachpharmacy.com. Glatzbach Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
There's exciting news for farmers in the Ileana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes, a carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
It's going to be a long day.
I know it's going to be a long day.
A long day.
What day is it? What day is it today?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is it Wednesday?
I'm going to need some help.
Looks like I'm going to need some help.
Well, that's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Drink your coffee.
Go splash some cold water on your face. Turn your radio all the way up.
Are you ready to be entertained? Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here. Hi, how you doing? It is showtime. Time to have some fun. Thanks for listening to us here on the Q and 98 Gold, also streaming on WLQI977.com and 981WIBN.com. Portions of the show is running brought to us by Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Visit Model1ChevroletofKentland.com, where customer satisfaction is number one. Visit them in Kentland. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland is your trusted Chevrolet dealership in Kentland. And the reason why customers keep coming back is because it's the same great folks that have taken care of them for years. They are loyal to their customers, and their customers are loyal to them. They do a great job at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Also, want to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. You know, they sponsor part of our streaming video. We're on Facebook and YouTube. Do us a favor. If you're watching on Facebook, like the video. Just hit like. That's all you got to do. It helps us. It really does. It's a whole algorithm thing with Facebook, but it really does. What it does is it sends it up to the feed in other people that have liked either Touhyville or the Q or 98 Gold, wherever you're watching on Facebook. And on YouTube, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, it helps us out a lot with showing advertisers that we've got folks that come back regularly to check us out. So like Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's sponsors our show with one of our great advertisers. We appreciate it. They are in Hebron, as well as Remington, and in Rensselaer, right off the expressway, right off 65. And then you've got another location in Rensselaer on College Avenue, right by Strack and Mantil, you know where it's at. And then you've got the one in DeMott. So good folks over there at Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's, always doing good stuff in the community as well. All right, let's see what's happening, shall we?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
56% of people say it's okay to use a coupon on their first date. The remaining 44% actually have a shot at a second one. Over the weekend, J.D. Vance gave Pope Leo either A, a Chicago Bears jersey, B, an autographed copy of Hillbilly Elegy, or C, an hour to live. Okay. Talk about tempting fate. I don't know that I met with that guy. Mass-produced flying cars will now hit the market in 2026. I saw this story yesterday. Tom Cruise is going to do a Mission Impossible 9 just so he can hang off of one. Hangs off of everything else that flies. The CEO of Bath & Body Works has resigned. Turns out she couldn't hold a scented candle to the previous CEO. Jokes are better when you don't trip over them, just so you know. Today is Talk Like Yoda Day. Coincidentally, it's also Show Everybody You Live Alone Day. Conan O'Brien will be a new voice in the Toy Story 5 movie. He's the first Toy Story character whose animated character will actually look less cartoony than he does in real life. He'll actually play a kid whose toys are stolen by another kid, and that kid's voice will be done by Jay Leno. The Better World Fund gave a Lifetime Achievement Award to Kevin Spacey the other day. The young actors in attendance were touched by his speech, and hopefully that was all. Kevin, just 50 feet away. Stay back. And lastly, Selena Gomez has created a new flavor for Oreo because that's apparently what new celebrities do. Now celebrities, we had Post Malone Oreos. Now we have to have Selena Gomez Oreos. She did it as a nod to her Only Murders in the Building co-stars. It's Werther's Original is the favorite. Oh, we're having fun here on a Wednesday morning. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. You can now go up on our Facebook page and answer the poll question, by the way, on Would You Rather Wednesday. Would you rather go to the Indy 500 or go see the Pacers take on the Knicks in the conference finals? I'm excited for both. It's pretty cool. A lot of folks hopped on Facebook yesterday to let us know that they wanted tickets to the Indy 500. And because of the stupid scammers out there, one of our fine residents at Touhyville, Joe, was nervous that when he won, it wasn't really me. He said, wait a minute, who is this messaging? I said, it's Steve Touhy. And he goes, call me so I know for sure. And I'm like, no, it's me. It's really me. Come to the station. You'll see me, and I'll hand you tickets. And it all worked out. But I get it. These goofy scammers, they mess with your brain. How about a little fun in Florida to get us going first thing in the morning? It's always fun to look at the crazies that are down there in Florida. So we're going to start there this morning with a story about a guy in Florida who's smiling in his mugshot. I wouldn't be smiling in your mugshot. Around 2:20 in the morning, Deputy Thomas Jenkins from the Brevard County Sheriff's Office spotted a Chevy Equinox speeding, going about 118 miles an hour. I'm sorry, not about. He had the radar going. It was going 118 miles an hour, which WFTV 9 had to point out was significantly above the speed limit. In case you were wondering whether or not going 118 miles an hour was over the speed limit, yep, was. The driver, identified as Juan Espinosa, was signaled to pull over into the center median. Upon approaching the vehicle, Deputy Jenkins detected an odor of alcohol emanating from the car. So not only going 118 miles an hour, also boozed up. Further investigation, looking in the car, revealed that his wife was in the front passenger seat. Brilliant. And their two children, 1 and 8, were asleep in the back seat while he was drunk, doing 118 miles an hour. Yeah. Quite the winner there. Mm-hmm. You belong in Florida, but now I'm guessing you get to stay in Florida quite a while in one of their jails.
Everyone from Florida is stupid. Everyone from Florida is dumb. I might not be the brightest guy, but next to them my IQ's high. If they had guitars, here's how they'd strum.
Now, we go from fun in Florida a little bit further north to Johns Creek, Georgia, where they say, according to the U.S. News and World Report, it is the best place to live. I don't know how much further north it is, but I know Georgia's just north of Florida. I'm up on my geography. U.S. News and World Report, the Global Authority in Rankings and Consumer Advice, unveiled yesterday that in their 2025-2026 best places to live in the U.S., ranking major U.S. cities based on value, desirability, job market, and quality of life. The new data considerations and expansion of evaluated cities resulted in a new top 10, with Johns Creek, Georgia, ranked number 1 as the best place to live due to its strong job market and desirability scores. The expansion of the 2025-2026 Best Places to Live rankings gives consumers a more detailed view into what it's like to live somewhere at the community level, enabling them to consider more options for potential places to settle down, according to U.S. News and World Report. Texas debuted 3 top 10 placements with Pearland, Texas, League City, Texas, and Leander, Texas in the top 10. Let's see, did they give me a list? There we go. Here's our top 10. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Troy, Michigan. I don't think I've ever been to Troy. I don't think I have. Rochester Hills, Michigan, number 9. Leander, Texas, number 8. Apex, North Carolina, number 7. Number 6 was League City, Texas. Number 5, Cary, North Carolina. And let me just tell you, Indiana has 2 in the top 5 of best places to live. Fishers, Indiana, number 4. And Carmel, Indiana, coming in number 2. Just behind Johns Creek, Georgia. Carmel, Indiana, number 2 on the list. Wow. That's crazy. I thought Carmel was nice when we went there. We go there a couple years in a row. Carmel was where they did the Indiana Broadcasters Association awards, the Spectrum Awards. Where we go and try to win radio awards. I'm sure you guys have heard us talk about it before. We won for best morning show, the best personality or team, but essentially best morning show back in 2021, I believe. And then last year we won for best promoting of radio and community. And then we also won their Cardinal Award for community. So community involvement. So that was very cool. Okay, so they did that in Carmel was my point. And then last year they did it in Indianapolis. I think they're doing that again this year. So Rodney checking in. He says, first time stream. I enjoy listening to your show. Happy birthday, Harley. Thank you. That's very nice. Her birthday was yesterday, but I'm wearing the shirt today because they're going to her coffee shop today. But Rodney, thanks for hanging out on the video stream. We appreciate it. Mentioned this earlier in our What's Happening. Apparently 56% of people think it's okay to use a coupon and their first date. I don't know. I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with it. I mean, it shows that you're frugal. And if you're frugal, they might as well find out on the first date because that's one of those things that's going to continue on. Me personally, I don't know that I'd whip out a coupon on the first date. I'd probably get to know them a little bit. I'd probably worry about it less on a first date. In a survey, 56% of people say it's totally acceptable to use a coupon on a first date. They asked people of all ages. In fact, 61% of people surveyed said that frugality is an attractive trait. See, there you go. Might be that a lot of people are like, okay, I like this. 28% say that frugality is sexy. Being cheap is sexy. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. 28% of people said that. 56% of people said they'd be turned off if a date tried to show off with money. I'm not saying show off. I don't think not using a coupon is showing off. I think it's just paying for the meal. It says here, it says, now I know what you're thinking, where do I get these coupons? They're probably harder to come by if you go somewhere fancy. Apparently, it sounds like people it says, it sounds like people are not okay going someplace expensive. I don't buy that either. I'm not trying to show off if I go somewhere nice for a first date. I'm just taking them somewhere that I'd like to eat, and I think they would too. They say even if it's not actual coupons, 37% of people would say they'd be impressed if a date used a reward point to pay for a date. Okay. It says, be careful, though. 70% of people say there's a clear difference between being frugal and being cheap. Cheap is not sexy. Frugal is. That's a fine line that I walk. Being cheap is when someone avoids basic spending like tipping or scenarios where spending less affects others negatively. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, no, don't be cheap like you're not going to tip. Nobody wants that, especially on National Waitstaff Day. Waiters and Waiters Day is today. It's a day to honor servers, bartenders, baristas, and thank them for dealing with all of our annoying requests. I didn't know that going into the idea that Cheryl is going with Harley to her, I think they call it the coffee stand, but her coffee shop that she's a manager of, Dutch Brothers in Arizona. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt with her on there. It says we're proud of our Dutch Brothers daughter. So you may not want to tip after hearing some of these stats, though. According to BuzzFeed, here's some things that waiters and waitresses have said, okay, for Waitstaff Day. Have you ever eaten food off of a customer's plate? 32% said yes. So I was never a waiter. I was a pizza delivery guy at one point, and I can honestly say I never ate anybody's food. Not once I was there, like it was in my car. I wasn't doing that. Have you ever dated or hooked up with a cook? 25% said yes. I don't think that's that odd. I think a lot of people that work together date. I think you're around those people a lot. I think it's not a big surprise that people that work together sometimes end up dating. Have you ever come into work sick or hungover? 81% said they've done that. Now, I don't think that's just for the wait staff, but I get it. This is who they were asking. Have you ever finished a customer's alcoholic beverage? 6% said yes. Ugh. No. You don't know what they do. Oh, you know what they have? You know what germs? No. Absolutely not. No. Drink from somebody's drink. Oh, that makes me sick. Have you ever given somebody free food or free drink because you thought they were cute? 30% said yes. Surprised not more than that. Have you ever snuck off to the bathroom just to take a break? 88% said yes. Who hasn't done that at work? Gone into a bathroom because you're just tired of talking to somebody? Going to the bathroom just because you just need a break from everybody? Have you ever retaliated against a rude customer? Half of servers said they've retaliated in some way. They didn't necessarily say how. They just said in some way they have retaliated. So Ken said, good morning. The music between 5:30 and 6 this morning really hit the spot. Okay. I'm glad, Kent. Nothing special was thrown in there. Just kind of just the classic rock that we play on the Q. Unless you're listening to 98 Gold, then it's just the regular classic hits that we play on 98 Gold. But I'm glad you enjoyed the tunes as I was in here preparing the show. To be honest, I had zero to do with it, but you're welcome. The only thing that that I do with the music when I come in is I see that we get to around as close to 6 o'clock to get Russ started with the news as possible. It's about the only thing I mess with. So Airbnb is going to stop you if you're trying to rent a place so you can throw a big party. Just so you know, if that was your big plan for Memorial Day weekend, don't do it. They'll stop you, and they have before. Airbnb announced their anti-party technology will be in effect for Memorial Day and also for 4th of July. It's not a brand new feature. It's actually the 4th year they've done it. It doesn't mean that they're listening in on you or checking on you to see if the house is too loud. It's actually before you even get to rent the house. It's an algorithm that looks for red flags when you're booking the place. They say it looks at a range of factors, including property type, how long you're staying, how far away you live, and whether or not the booking is last minute. So it might flag you if you're booking a huge house at the last second and only live a few miles away. They think you might be throwing a rager. And if it does decide that you're looking to party, they block your reservation. They've done it before. They've prevented 50,000 bookings last year. 50,000 bookings for Memorial Day and 4th of July. Almost half of them were in just 3 states, Texas, Florida, and California, where people apparently were trying to rent a big house to have a big giant party for Memorial Day weekend. Wow. See, I think 1, I'm not a big partier. 2, I would not want to throw a big party. So not only would I not want to go to a big giant party at a big giant house, I would also not want to throw a big giant party at a big giant house. I'd be too afraid of everything. I'm renting this place. It's not mine. Things get broken. And if it is mine, things get broken, and I'm mad, and I don't want it. I don't want parties. I don't want any of it. No, and no. And no thank you as well, as also no, I'm going to pass on the big party and the renting of the place. So this should be cool. The Indy 500, of course, is this Sunday. We've been giving out tickets over the last week. Hope all you guys have fun that won tickets. Of course, it's at the Indianapolis Speedway. This year, as part of the festivities, there will be a Weenie 500. This is real. Where the Wienermobile and there are 6 Wienermobiles. All will be in Indianapolis this week. Oh boy, let's hope there's not an accident. It's the Weenie 500 featuring all 6 Wienermobiles. The Weenie 500, it's really what it's called. I'm not trying to be stupid. The Weenie 500 is the first competitive race for the entire Wienermobile fleet. The first time all 6 vehicles have gathered in one place in over a decade. Each Wienermobile will represent a distinct regional hot dog. There's the Shy Dog, representing, of course, the Midwest. Chicago Dog. Call it the Chicago Dog. So the New York Dog is called the New York Dog, but the Chicago Dog is just the Shy Dog. It's the Shy. No, it's not. It's Chicago. Stop it. The Slaw Dog, representing the Southeast. The New York Dog, as I mentioned, representing the East Coast. The Sonaranan Dog, whatever that is, representing the Southwest. The Chili Dog, representing the South. The Seattle Dog, representing the Northeast. They say it'll also include custom hot dogger race suits, a finish line celebration in the Wieners Circle. Very nice. There will be a condiment spray and a hot dog for the champion, which sounds a little strange. The race will happen, of course, Friday at 1 o'clock our time, Central Time. It'll stream live on Fox Sports app and on the IndyCar on Fox social media accounts as well, if you don't catch it on television. Of course, I'm just picturing in my brain what that Wiener race will be like. The Wiener 500.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your wieners. Today, the rubber hits the bun as Oscar Mayer's legendary Wienermobile fleet relishes the chance to catch up with speed. No buns left behind. It's high-octane history in the making. So buckle up, hold your mustard, and get ready for a Frank-tastic ride.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Save big on everything when you shop at Menards. Own the summer from sun up to sundown with help from Australian Gold. From insect repellent, sunscreen to skincare, Australian Gold has you covered. Save big on all Australian Gold products now at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
When I say I've got my hands full in the morning, I mean it. No time to dilly-dally, which is where McDonald's comes in. Now I can get 2 of my favorites, the Sausage McMuffin with egg and the Sausage, Egg, and Cheese McGriddles for just $6. It's the fuel I need to start my day, along with my favorite morning flavors and a single savory bite. Breakfast shouldn't be a handful, unless I'm holding a breakfast sandwich. It's truly the only thing that gets me up and out of the house, ready to jump into whatever I've got going for the day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Brad Goodwine from Goodwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Goodwine Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You like the way we do business at Goodwine Motor Company in Monon.
Many nonprofits struggle with staffing issues, but through Senior Community Service Employment Program, or CSEP, 501c3s with limited budgets can get cost-free supplemental employees while helping train people 55 and over for a new career. Trainees are motivated, reliable workers, and their wages are completely covered by the Indiana Department of Workforce Development. To learn more, go to backtowork.dwd.in.gov. That's backtowork.dwd.in.gov.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MOVE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Hey, get in.
What?
Who are you? I'm future you. Constipation with belly pain still coming back? Yeah. Mia, our doctor figured it out. She said it's irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Separate Checkin' News. This Checkin' News brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Benjamin Ritchie, the man convicted for the murder of Beech Grove police officer William Toney in 2000, was given a lethal injection at the Department of Corrections in Michigan City Tuesday morning. Ritchie was pronounced dead at 1:46 a.m. Eastern Time after being injected with pentobarbital. Ritchie's final chance of commutation rested with Governor Mike Braun, who rejected clemency last week. He said, quote, his case has been heard and reviewed numerous times by state and federal courts, including the Indiana and United States Supreme Courts, never resulting in an overturned verdict, unquote. In his final words, Richie stated he loved his family and friends and all the support he received, and that he hoped all would find peace. A power outage in portions of Rensselaer took place yesterday morning after a tree limb came down on power lines, affecting around 638 customers. Our news department was told the outage began around 7:28 a.m. and service was restored around 8:04. Board members for the Kankakee Valley School Corporation discussed legislation passed and signed into law directly affecting education. Superintendent Don Street has more information.
It appears that Kankakee Valley School Corporation is projected to get approximately 0.2% new money for next year. Also, we are continuing to analyze the impact that the bills will have on property tax and what that means within the operations fund for our schools.
Superintendent Street talks about other topics before the board in the complete interview on our websites under the News link and Newsmakers tab. Food finders will make a stop in Jasper County on Thursday. The drive-through event for the mobile pantry will be at First Church near the corner of State Road 10 and US 231 east of DeMont at 10 a.m. Those organizing the event ask that you please do not arrive prior to 9:30. Regulators say the annual COVID-19 shots for healthy younger adults and children will no longer be routinely approved. The FDA wants companies to conduct studies before approving vaccines for healthier people. WSB-TV reporter Sabrina Cupid reports from Atlanta.
These studies will have to show actual clinical outcomes like fewer infections or hospitalizations before the FDA will grant full approval of a COVID-19 shot. In the meantime, the FDA is saying that it will limit access to those vaccines going forward to people 65 years old or older, or those who are at high risk of becoming seriously ill if they're infected.
The government estimates as many as 200 million people in America have a condition placing them in the high-risk category. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you've been injured in an accident, it's important to have help navigating the difficult issues involving your medical bills, treatment, loss of earnings, and future medical needs, as well as dealing with insurance companies. Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and I've been assisting clients with personal injury cases for over 25 years. Let my experience assist you. I'm local and am available to me to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old Dennis Einheistra of DeMont passed away on May 18th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Thursday, May 22nd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Dennis Einheistra will be held at Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Showers likely throughout the morning and some fog till about 10 o'clock this morning. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 57. Tonight, 40% chance of showers, cloudy as well with a low of 48. Thursday, scattered showers expected throughout most of the day with a high of 56. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 41. Friday, sunny skies return with a high of 64. Cloudy in the evening with a low of 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Tuesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Leading off with yesterday's slate of area high school baseball, Rensselaer Central 16-5 road winners over South Newton. Kankakee Valley loses in extras 2-1 to host Munster. Played in 8 innings. At home, West Central tops Winnemac 3-2. Trojan starting pitcher Tate Lehman going the distance. 7 innings. Both of his runs allowed were unearned. 12 strikeouts and 2 walks. 2 hits and an RBI for Tegan Holly. Also a hit and an RBI each for both Zane Wall and Connor Huber. Bennett Central defeated at home by Frontier 2-1. High school softball played yesterday, an 11-1 home victory for Rensselaer Central over Couts. The Bombers' Kylie Northcutt 5 innings pitched, up 2 hit ball, 6 Ks, no walks. Cammie Davis drove in 2, a pair of hits. Kylie Spencer and Stacia Crabtree each a double and 2 RBIs. Kankakee Valley on their own diamond gets by West Central 10-1. Big game for the Cougars' Julia Mamet. She drove in 4, had 4 hits, 3 doubles, and a home run. Also going yard was Kylie Page. Hosts North Newton defeats DeMont Christian 16-9. The Vikings getting 6 RBIs from Adrian Kahn, 2 hits, including a home run. Melanie Crawford went deep as well, part of a 2-hit game, 2 RBIs. Raylan Anliker doubled twice. She knocked in 2. On the road, Bennett Central prevails 12-2 over Frontier. Madison Minier drove in 4 Bison runs, 2 hits. Reagan Dahl, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 5 innings pitched by Chloe Linder, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Both runs given up were unearned. Yesterday in girls high school tennis at home, Rensselaer Central gets by Knox, a team final of 3-2. Bombers with a singles victory from Abby Jordan, while winning in doubles play Emily Lauk and Olivia Kane, as well as Danielle Honeycutt and Samantha Ramos. Looking ahead, weather permitting, to today's schedule of area high school baseball, Kankakee Valley at home gets Munster. North Newton treks over to South Newton. At the Remington Community Park, Tri-County hosts Frontier. West Central's at home with Faith Christian. North White visits Pioneer. Bennett Central's at Harrison. Area high school softball for today, weather permitting. Rensselaer Central welcomes in North White. Kankakee Valley pays a visit to South Central of Union Mills. South Newton heads off to North Newton. On the road, Tri-County duels with Faith Christian. West Central at home has Frontier. DeMont Christian travels to Whiting. MLB, it's now 5 straight losses for the White Sox after last night's series opener at Wright Field with the Seattle Mariners, resulting in a 5-1 defeat. The crushing blow, a Julio Rodriguez grand slam in the 8th, while Mariners starter Luis Castillo, 7 innings of shutout ball, just 3 hits allowed. White Sox and Mariners gather for the second of 3 tonight. In Miami, the Cubs get stunned, dropping the opener of 3 to the Marlins by a final of 8-7. A blown save and a loss for Cubs reliever Daniel Palencia, as Marlins right fielder Jesus Sanchez, down to the last out in the 9th, tripled in the tying and winning runs. Cubs with 4 RBIs from Miguel Amaya, a 3-run homer in the 4th, and a 2-run double with the bases loaded in the 6th, which evened up the scoring at 6-all. Middle game of 3 tonight between the Cubs and the Marlins. NBA playoffs, the Western Conference Finals get going tonight. Game 1 between the host Oklahoma City Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves. NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, Game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals matches the defending champion Florida Panthers at the Carolina Hurricanes. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. I'm looking for the price on seedless watermelon. Now that sounds good this time of year. Like the weather to cooperate with it. Wouldn't mind a little warmer weather to eat my seedless watermelon, but you can pick it up on sale this week at Stragon Man Till, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragon Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
What? All the budget has to be used now? And we can use all the media buy?
Javier's marketing firm just got its dream funding.
Okay, ideas. Bobbleheads? No. T-shirt cannon? I seriously need some help here.
He needs to find marketing managers who are worth every dollar.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Sponsoring a job on Indeed gives it a visibility boost so you can hire faster. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
How did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you. All of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Malcolm is a listening learner. So he checks with Babbel's speech recognition to be
Precio.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Congratulations to Sheila and Rensselaer. She knew that seedless watermelon is on sale this week for $2.99 when you use your digital rewards account at Strachan Van Til. And when I say this week, for the next week, today's a brand new sale flyer at Strachan Van Til. Check it out at StrachanVanTil.com, where you can also order your groceries online. You still get the in-store sale prices. You can use your online coupons. You get reward points. Use your reward points, whatever you want to do. Strachan Van Til also does pickup or delivery. So you can have them do the grocery shopping for you. You pull up, they bring it out to your car, or you can have it delivered to your home or business. StrachanVanTil.com. Strachan Van Til, life made simple, food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Friday.
What is 988?
It's a free 24-hour suicide and crisis lifeline.
With trained crisis specialists offering a listening ear.
For anyone experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis.
Or thoughts of suicide. Specialists have your best interest in mind.
And can connect you to helpful resources.
If you're experiencing a crisis, call or text the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's someone who gets you.
And it's a way forward. Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than one.
Hello there. Hello. Welcome.
Welcome back.
Hi, are you my waiter?
Are you my waiter?
Where are my waitresses?
Waitress?
You are a waitress. Waiter! Oh, waiter!
Today is National Waiter and Waitress Day.
I prefer the term.
We prefer the term service.
What about tips? I make my living on tips.
Tips not included.
Tip is not included.
Showtime!
Here's a tip. Tip your waitstaff. It's Waiter and Waitress Day, or Waitstaff Day, if you will. While you're out and about today, remember that. Thank them for bringing your food and dealing with all of us when we don't really want to get our own food. Let's see. Portion of the show is brought to us by the Fozzie Senior Center, Jasper County Community Services, Rensselaer Senior Center, all part of Jasper County Community Services. They have so much going on there. And not only do they do all the cool things that we talk about here on the air, like today, they're doing fruit and veggie bingo at the Fozzie Senior Center at 12:15. They're doing a Legends Duo concert at 12:15 at the Rensselaer Senior Center. Nashville-style classic country, 50s and 60s rock and roll. Donations appreciated, of course. It's going on today at 12:15 at the Rensselaer Senior Center. They'll have refreshments, music, entertainment, and more. So those are just some of the cool things that are going on today at the Rensselaer Senior Center. But they are always in the area helping those 55 and older. They've got their bus that goes around and takes people around to stores and different places they need to get to, transportation services. Our friend Chris, one of those drivers. So they just they do so much for 55 and older in the community. And if you need something, don't hesitate to reach out to the Jasper County Community Services. They will be glad to help you out. I just know how the folks are there. Sharon and all the folks that are a part of it are just so good with all those 55 and older. Also want to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry. Mid-North Indiana's most experienced bullion and precious metal source with pricing that's always better than the big online sellers with small town service. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right, let's see what we got going here. Let's take a look at our poll question. On a Would You Rather Wednesday, would you rather go to the Indy 500 or go see the Pacers in the conference finals? They're taking on the Knicks in the conference finals. I don't think the Pacers were expected to do this. I know they're the underdog in the playoffs. So it's pretty exciting that they're in it. But right now, 70% of you saying you'd rather go to the Indy 500. 30% say you'd rather go to the Pacers in conference finals. I'm going to pick the Pacers in conference finals. I haven't been to too many races. When I did radio in Kankakee has a speedway. Saw some of the races at Shady Hill Speedway locally. Went out there, saw some of those, but I haven't gone to the big like Indy 500 or when I was in Joliet, NASCAR would go there. I didn't go to that. Not sure if the Formula cars go to Joliet either. Probably do. Would make sense. But for me, I think I'd rather go to a basketball game. And in a playoff atmosphere basketball game, I've been to one playoff basketball game in my life and one playoff baseball game in my life. I will say the atmosphere in a playoff baseball game was way better. It was unbelievably cool. We went to a White Sox game when they made the playoffs a few years back. And it was one of the coolest things I've ever been to. You could just feel the energy through the entire place. And it was amazing. It was fantastic. So I'm going to pick basketball game. I got to go to a Bulls playoff game once years ago. This was like during the Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, like that kind of time. I don't know exactly when that was, but it's been a few years. So we actually got, I think it was playoff tickets on Easter. I think we went. We went on Easter Sunday to see the Bulls. So anyway, none of that's why you called. So go ahead and answer the poll question on Would You Rather Wednesday. Would you rather go to the Indy 500 or go see the Eastern Conference Finals with the Knicks and the Pacers? Obviously, the Pacers taking on the Knicks. So, all right. This is from BuzzFeed, one of the 632,906 different websites that I go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. It's been decades, and I'm still grieving. 23 things that were in restaurants everywhere back in the day, but have completely disappeared. I thought this was fitting for Waitstaff Day, okay? Let's see what some of these are. The first one, I miss when Pizza Hut had dining rooms with dark plastic Tiffany hanging lamps over each table and those plastic red cups. Now, I have to be honest, I don't think I've ever sat in the Pizza Hut in Rensselaer. I've gone in there to get pizza before. I don't know that I've ever sat in there, so I don't know if they have it. I think they still have those red, like checkered tablecloths. I think. I don't know. Somebody can share with me if they know. But as a kid, I don't want to say it seemed fancy, but it was like a cool treat. You went to Pizza Hut. And I do get nostalgic for that kind of thing. They say Pizza Hut is permanently etched into our brains. Yes. It was a treat to go there. Yes, it was when you were a kid. Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor. Whenever someone ordered a bowl with 20 scoops of ice cream, usually for parties, they'd bring it out on a stretcher-like item carried by 2 people. I was never a part of that. I did not experience that. A cigarette machine in the lobby. Yeah. Those are all gone. That's not a thing anymore. I remember a lot more locally owned restaurants and fewer chains. Sure. Probably about 80% of where I go now is local restaurants. And when I say local, I mean locally owned. And I don't just mean in Jasper County, but individually owned, I guess, independently owned. But my favorite is not because they advertise with us, but in the area happens to people that advertise with us, and that would be Royal Oak and Ida's. Those are my 2 favorite places to go. And I'm one of those people that I kind of like to eat the same things all the time. So I enjoy going back to those places. Once I find something that I like, I'm in. A small jukebox at your table to insert your quarter and choose 3 songs. Okay. Well, now we're going in the way, way back machine. I mean, I get it, but salad bars. So now that's one of my favorite things at the Whistle Stop. So when I was a kid, it was a treat for us to go to Ponderosa. And you go through almost cafeteria style. You're ordering your pizza or your steak and your baked potato. And I love steak, baked potato. It's probably one of my favorite all-time meals. It's a good steak, baked potato. But the salad bar. And I remember as a kid how the salad bar kept expanding at Ponderosa. It went from just being salad, and then it would have soups, and then it would have fruit, and then it would have like pudding, and then it would, almost like it was becoming more of a buffet. It's also where I fell in love with Bacos. Yes, I like the fake bacon bits. I don't like the real bacon bits. I know it's stupid, but I think I fell in love with them when I was a kid at Ponderosa. Arcade games and pizza joints, yes, or in the hot dog stand and having arcade games at the restaurants. Yes, I miss that. A smoking section, yeah, I don't miss that, and I don't understand it. And I've talked about this before. I was one of the best smokers around, but we're all in the same room. I don't know that having a smoking section is really going to help. Cafeterias and discount stores. It says Kmart had delicious orange drink. Okay, I guess I don't know that I really missed that. Woolworths. I remember going there when I was a kid. Somebody said fried clams at Howard Johnson. Not. I don't remember that at all. A basket with a variety of crackers and breadsticks to go with your cup of soup. It's almost to the point now where you kind of have to ask for that. It doesn't automatically come. Again, the only place that I seem to get that is Royal Oak. When I go to Royal Oak and Rensselaer, I go there for their soup. It's one of the main reasons I go is I love their soup. Wednesday, the chicken and dumpling soup, and then Thursdays their beef barley. It's fantastic. Let's see what else. Some things that people have said. Anything you guys missed from restaurants? Feel free to throw it on the video while you're watching. Comment with it if you want. You can also call in if you want. We don't usually do a lot of calls here, but 219-866-4104 if you want to. You're welcome to. It says here people used to get a few sprigs of parsley on their plate, like for decoration. I never understood that and don't miss it. I don't need my hamburger to have a little leaf next to it to show that now it's a little fancier. Yeah. Someone says I remember the taco bar at Wendy's. I don't remember that. I mean, I'm sure it was a thing. I don't know that I did a lot of going into the fast food places. Someone says way back in the 70s, they used to have sugar packets with pictures of fancy cars on them. I used to collect them. I remember that. A&W drive-in service. Well, if you're going to talk about the drive-ins, I mean, now you're going way, 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 way back, Pancho's Mexican restaurants with the flag on the table. I don't think I've ever been to a Pancho's or a Cisco's. Oh, look at this. And the last one on the list, Ponderosa itself. You grab your tray and silverware and work your way through the line to order your food and pay. Then fill up on the salad bar as they cook your food and bring it to the table. Yes. Ponderosa was my favorite. It was my sister's favorite too. Like, I think we're very nostalgic for the pizza, for the I keep saying Pizza Hut because that's where we started. I was nostalgic for that. For Ponderosa. Ponderosa, again, when we were kids, that was like the treat. It was like, we'd come home from school. My parents didn't make dinner, and they said, we're going to Ponderosa. We were super excited. We loved Ponderosa. And there was one that stayed open in the Chicagoland area for a while. And I know my sister and her husband would go until it finally closed. I think we may have gone to one. There was one that was in the Wisconsin Dells. I think we went one time. We saw there was still one there. Not that long. I mean, within the last 15, 20 years, because it was Cheryl and I think we went to one in Wisconsin Dells. But alas, I believe they are all gone. They fell away before the last blockbuster. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, what do we got? Celebrities with okay. All right. Well, we got Selena Gomez with Oreos, and we have Paris Hilton's life hack on eating pizza. All right, I got to hear this. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Showers likely throughout the morning and some fog till about 10 o'clock this morning. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 57. Tonight, 40% chance of showers, cloudy as well with a low of 48. Thursday, scattered showers expected throughout most of the day with a high of 56. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 41. Friday, sunny skies return with a high of 64. Cloudy in the evening with a low of 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Ready to make this summer count? At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can get hands-on training to help advance your career goals. Choose from certificate programs in building and trades, healthcare, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Perfect for high schoolers, recent grads, and adults. Training starts this month, so don't wait. Our programs are affordable, local, and designed to launch careers. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Training for a new job after 55 can be challenging, but through Senior Community Service Employment Program, or CSEP, unemployed workers 55 and over can receive on-the-job training in preparation for a new role. You can even get paid for your training time. To see if you qualify, call 765-830-WORK. That's 765-830-WORK. Then, armed with a new set of skills, get out there and start your second act.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
The Hoosier Lottery is proud to build a stronger, safer, smarter Indiana. Since 1989, with your help, we have given back more than $7 billion to good causes across the state. Learn more at HoosierLottery.com/givingback. Play responsibly.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
Today is Wednesday. Wednesday.
Do you know what that means?
Oh, don't you know what that means?
No, please. Tell me. Please, tell me. It means it's workout
Wednesday.
Let's work it out.
Wednesday.
Work out Wednesday.
Work it out.
Wednesday.
It's an early morning workout.
When is this happening?
And when is this happening?
Let's do it now.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm going back to bed.
I'm going back to bed.
Oh, well, the show must go on.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. Did you know that you can rent a vehicle at Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer? Yeah. You want to go on a trip, don't want to put the mileage on your vehicle? Maybe your vehicle's not big enough for the luggage and stuff. Stop by Ed White Auto Sales and talk with Troy and all the great folks over there at Ed White Auto Sales. They'll get you all set up with a rental vehicle there at Ed White Auto Sales. Also want to mention our friends over at the Good Table in Kentland. Make sure today on Waitstaff Day you tip well when you're out there having your breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever it is that you're looking for. It's there at the Good Table in Kentland. Talk about a good, independently owned restaurant. I mean, Flamer, the owner, he's back there cooking. He's running back and forth. He's doing things. He's getting supplies. It's all just part of being a small business owner and a small restaurant owner. So and they've got the daily specials. Daily, they post up on Facebook. And it's not just one. It's not like, oh, you can get the special. No, they have a whole list of specials each day at the Good Table in Kentland. Was talking with Michael, one of the residents of Touhyville, and he said you got to try the bourbon pork chops. So looking forward to trying that one of these days, stopping by the Good Table for lunch and getting that as well. So talking about being a small business owner, small business owners are 100%. I'm not just saying this because I am one now, but they're the lifeblood of the country. And they absolutely need your support. You've seen those things on Facebook. You're not just supporting some other big CEO, some big corporate company when you go and shop local and eat local. You're helping them to eat. You're helping them to be able to take care of people in your community. Other friends of yours that work there, take care of things, sponsor things like baseball teams and little league and softball games and all that stuff. And I will say, as a small business owner myself, when you support those small businesses that advertise with us, it helps us as well. So you like listening to the radio, and we love that. We so appreciate that you guys listen, because this is my dream. If you don't listen, I'm a weirdo in a room just talking to a piece of metal. So I appreciate you guys hang out with us here in Touhyville. It's kind of the whole idea of Touhyville. It's not just, me here and you there. It's all of us together hanging out in the morning, in the afternoon, whether you're listening to Chris Locken, middays on Bear Country, or afternoons at 98 Gold. Whatever it is, you're tuned in for Russ on the news, Frank with sports, and all the guys that do the games, the high school sports games, the football and basketball. Frank with Sports Showcase. Whatever it is that you're tuning into, you're all a part of this thing, this Touhyville thing, and we appreciate it. And if you're a small business owner and you're advertising with us, man, we appreciate it. It's our dream to help you with your dream, to get more people to find out about you, and it's all cyclical. And it all works together cohesively. And if you're a small business and you're not advertising with us, reach out. Let me or Cheryl tell you a little more about what we can do for you. Our slogan for Touhyville Media is the aspirin for your marketing headache. I know, as a small business owner, you're running every which way. You're trying to figure out how to do this and how to do that, and where am I going to get this, and I got to order supplies, and it's crazy. It's a crazy life. And one of those things that we know how to do is help you market your business. I was talking with John and Michelle at Sanders Cycle last week, and John put it perfectly. He said, I know motorcycles. I know ATVs. I know our business. We go to you to help us with our marketing, because you know marketing. You know where we should be advertising. And we do. And we won't just tell you, hey, the only place to advertise is on the radio. No, we're not ding-dongs. We're real people that want your business to grow. There's lots of different ways to do it. And we offer multiple ways. We do the radio, 98 Gold, Bear Country, and the Q. We do things like me talking about you on the radio, Cheryl and I doing live commercials. We have our summer fun promotion where we're going to be giving out thousands of tickets between Indiana Beach, Deeper Water Park, Holiday World, White Sox. We've been giving away Indy 500 tickets. I actually have some Brett Michaels tickets I got to give away today. All kinds of tickets all summer long that you can be a part of. Be a part of our broadcasts out at the fairs, Jasper County Fair, Newton County Pumpkin Vine Fair, Little Cousin Jasper, Touch of Dutch, Good Stock. You could do that and you get commercials. Because we try to package all these things so that we get these business owners more business. You go there and you eat at the good table. You go and get your car at Ed White Auto Sales. So it's all cohesive. And if you're a small business owner and you haven't worked with us yet, email sales at the number 2 letter EVILLE.com. Message us on Facebook. We'll be glad to help you. It's what we do. And we love it. We love doing it. It's what we've been doing for the majority of our lives. I got into radio when I was 19 years old. And for the most part, have been doing it ever since. I left for a little while, traveled the country, just telling jokes on stages, which was a lot of fun. But helping small businesses is what I've done the majority of my life. It's why my dream was to buy these 3 radio stations and create Touhyville Media. So anyway, none of that's why you called, but thank you anyway to all of you listening and sponsoring. It means a ton to us. All right. Sometimes sponsors look to celebrities to try and sell their wares, if you will. Not that long ago, we had to get the Post Malone Oreo cookies. We had to try them. Cheryl had to get them. I'm sure we'll have to get these too, although I'm not so sure of the flavor. The Post Malone flavor was fine. But now Selena Gomez has her own limited edition Oreo cookies. A horchata Oreo. You see, horchata is a beverage typically made with milk, cinnamon, and rice. Cookies are chocolate cinnamon flavored with 2 layers of cream. One layer is chocolate cinnamon flavored. The other is a sweetened condensed milk flavor with cinnamon sugar. Okay, I'm not so sure that's not very similar to what the Post Malone was. Not sure. Each cookie will have one of 6 embossed designs, including Selena's signature, a pair of headphones, a heart-shaped vinyl record, and selenators, which is, like selenators. Selenators, Selena, I get it. That's what her fans are called. Selenators? Is that what it is? Selenators? Because Selena Gomez? That would make sense. Anyway, she says, growing up, horchata was one of my comforting things for me. Some of my favorite childhood memories involved drinking horchata with my family. Trust me, it tastes even better dipped in milk. What? The cookie, I assume, because you can't really dip horchata in milk because horchata is made with. I'm not trying to be nitpicky. I'm just saying. She also added that her fiance, Benny Blanco, was part of the tasting process, and that Oreo will be donating to her mental health organization, the Rare Impact Fund. The cookies are available for pre-sale on June 2nd, and will start hitting the shelves on June 9th. I don't know if it's anything like the Post Malone cookies. Don't worry about the pre-sale and getting nuts with it, because it's gonna. There was plenty of those around. We were afraid we weren't going to get them because the pre-sale went so crazy. And Cheryl pre-ordered them at the Jewel in Bourbon, Illinois, because we had to go there anyway. First of all, we got there while she was talking to the customer service person who had no idea what she was talking about. I just tapped her on the shoulder and I said, "Are you looking for these cookies?" There was a giant display right behind her of all the cookies, the Post Malone Oreos, and they were there. You could have them all. So it was fine. So we got them with no problem. And then the day after we came home, there was a whole big display at Stragaman Till in Rensselaer. So we had no problem getting them whatsoever. So yeah, I think you'll be fine. Okay. Onward and upward to Paris Hilton's hack for eating pizza. Now, I am going to share this on the video. If you're watching the video, I should be able to share it. There we go. Okay. So here is the Paris Hilton hack for pizza.
Yeah, it is giving festival. This is the concept of people.
This is oil. You know how you dab it? That's just a faster way to do it.
Life hack. What? You know how you dab it? That's just a faster way to do it.
She's taking the pizza.
Life hack.
And she bothers me. I don't know. I can't take it. She took the pizza and flipped it upside down onto the top of the pizza box to get the grease off. First of all, it's pizza. The grease is part of the fun. Just saying. Also, you're doing it on the top of the pizza box? You realize that's the outside part, right? The outside to the world that's been there at the pizza place, stacked up. Things have been put on top of it. You know, it's got all the germs, and you're just slapping your pizza on there and then eating it.
That's hot.
No, germs are not hot.
That's hot.
Yeah, I guess if you're Paris Hilton, you probably fought off enough germs that it doesn't really Doesn't really matter. Probably not going to affect you, but I would not call that a life hack. The idea of slapping your pizza down on a box. Hi, good morning. Welcome to Touhyville. Hi, you there? Oh, you're on the air. You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Hey, Steve, just wanted to let everybody know that Rick's Pizza got a new phone number. I'm not sure if you guys were.
You know, I saw that yesterday, and I was going to reach over and stop by and talk to Rick today about that, so we can get the word out. Because I saw that somebody. Go ahead.
Yep. 219-777-2674.
Okay, I will make sure that we get that out on social media and so that folks know about it. I just saw that last night, and I have a feeling it's probably the same thing that Chems ran into. It's an issue with the phone company, because I'm sure the Rick did not want to change his phone number.
No, he didn't.
No. I will.
right, well,
I'll stop. Thank you
have a
so much
wonderful
for
day.
letting us know. I appreciate it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And I would say when you get a Rick's Pizza, don't be flipping it over onto anything. Okay, just eat the whole Rick's Pizza just the way it comes. It's perfect like that. So it's funny that he mentions that we have Rick's Pizza, because coming up soon we're going to do the pizza quiz. So we'll have to get the new phone number as well. So I know I just saw yesterday that somebody said that on social media that the phone number changed. So yeah, they haven't even changed it on their Facebook page. So we should get on that. So but here, let me see, 'cause I know I just saw it last night. And hopefully we can get there it is, the new phone number. Okay, so that so that we can make sure folks know where they can get their pizza from. Rick's Pizza, same Rick, same pizza. It says new number 219-777-2674. It says is the number. I don't know if that's what the gentleman just said, but so hopefully that'll get you your Rick's Pizza, so that you can enjoy that this evening. And I'm going to stop by Rick's today and talk with him, make sure that they're good to go. So, all right. So that's Paris Hilton's hack, hitting it on the outside of the pizza, which is just very strange. I don't even understand that. So, all right. Speaking of strange, found this list of things that happen often in movies that are really 100% unrealistic. So if you have your own, feel free to share them on our Facebook or YouTube page while we're doing the video here. Somebody falls and catches the edge of something just hanging by their fingers. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not even sure I could hang on to the corner of a table with just my fingertips. But in a movie, action stars can hang off the side of a mountain just by their fingers. Spotless air ducts that will hold a person over 200 pounds just crawling through them. Yeah, not realistic. Seems very weird. And also air ducts that are completely clean. Like in Die Hard, I think is one that we're thinking of. People getting pistol whipped, being knocked unconscious, and then waking up later like nothing happened. Oh, what happened? Oh, I got hit with a gun, but now I'm okay. I'm good. All right, thanks. A character moving 4 feet from the other characters and having a full volume side conversation. Well, sometimes we got to suspend disbelief when you're watching a movie. We assume that they're walking over to have a private conversation no one else can hear. Yes, that's a little odd and probably not something that most people would be able to do at a crowded party. But a hero being assaulted by a dozen henchmen. Before I even go any further, I'm going to say and they get attacked one at a time. I've never been attacked in my life, thank God. But I assume that they don't do it one at a time. People being assaulted by henchmen using fists, feet, and metal bars, only to end up with a small butterfly bandage on their cheek. Yeah, and everybody attacks at one time. That was in there too. So, general lack of tiredness. I don't know, maybe this is in certain movies that no one gets tired, but you see people get tired in movies, I think. I don't know. That's a weird one to add. Unemployed bachelors with spacious penthouse apartments in desirable locations. Yeah, any of those things where the people live are a little weird. Like Friends, that they could all afford those super nice places. Waking up looking fresh and styled, mostly in a very good mood. Yes, that's an only movie or TV thing. Hackers saying, then typing 300 words per minute, and then 5 seconds later going, I'm in. Yeah, that doesn't really happen. I don't think. I don't know. I don't really know any hackers. Maybe that is a thing. I don't know. It's possible, right? Maybe. I don't know. I would think. Not a hacker. No one ever looks for parking. It's just there. Well, that's, again, they're not going to waste time in a movie. Who wants to watch a movie of someone driving around a parking lot looking for a spot? No one wants to see that. So assume they did. Susie says the driver of the car turning to talk to the passenger for a long time without looking at the road. Yes, Susie. Yes. They're just cruising along. They're looking at the passenger. They're looking at the back seat. And never running into anything. Yes, that's for sure. That's a good one. Thank you. Stopping by to have breakfast at a friend's apartment before work. Yeah, that happens a lot. Do you know what's going to happen if you stop by my house before work? I'm not going to answer because I'm in the shower. And you're also going to hear me say some expletives. Like, what in the blank are you doing here? Why are you here at this time of morning? I don't give myself any time for anything in the morning. All things that I do in the morning, I have to do. I get up, I take Ace out, I get him his food, I shave, brush my teeth, get in the shower, get out of the shower, get dressed, take my pills, give him his pill, and I'm out the door. 20 minutes maybe. Gotta go. Ordering a meal, eating just one bite, and then chucking the whole thing before you have to go somewhere. Yeah, I mean, that's just they try to make movies a little more realistic with the food and stuff, but yeah. I heard one of the guys from Scrubs talking about it on the podcast about Scrubs, that when they first got the job, they said they were going to be doing a lot of things in the cafeteria, and the director always wanted them to actually be eating. He didn't want them to fake eating. So he asked one of the prop guys and they were able to pick their meals because they, so they were going to eat it a lot. He always asked them for soup. He said, because that was always easy to just eat a little bit of while you were talking. So it's a great move as an actor. No one buys celery and baguettes every time they, no one buys celery and baguettes every time they go to the grocery store. But they look like groceries and they're sticking out of it. I get it. Okay. So that's a weird one. Oh, a classic one in like cop movies. Zoom in, enhance the image, isolate that section, enhance it more. Yeah, you can't really do that. You can kind of do that on your phone, but eventually you lose the blurriness. Or you get really blurry. So just some things that seem unrealistic in movies. All right. Let's play the pizza quiz.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz with Rick's Pizza. Your chance to win a one large, one topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. Who's this? Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this? Oh, why would you hang up? Are you there? Oh, I see you're still there. You okay? What's happening? Are you not hearing me? Something going on? I'm going to have to move on to somebody else. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't know what happened there. We had our person. All right, 219-866-4104. That is our phone number. Let's see if we can get this person. Okay. Get us connected there. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Who's this?
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris. How are you, bud?
Good. How you doing?
Good. All right. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. Okay.
Right.
We just got a call a little while ago with the answer to the pizza quiz. True or false? Does Rick's have a new pizza phone number? Does Rick's Pizza have a new phone number?
No,
they do. They do. We just did this a little while ago.
They do.
Yeah. You just tuned in?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the whole point was that I was giving you pizza no matter what, so you lucked out this time. But you got to tune in sooner. What did you just wake up? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I just woke up.
All right, hold on a second, okay? I'm gonna
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna put you on hold, and then I'm gonna send you over to my phone so we can get your information. Yes, Rick's has a new pizza. Rick's Pizza has a new phone number. They don't have a new pizza. Same Rick. 219-777-2674. So you can get that phone number. So all right, we'll see if we can get a winner again tomorrow. The pizza quiz.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all, Ag Leader.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members of Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Dirks.com.
When I say I've got my hands full in the morning, I mean it. No time to dilly-dally, which is where McDonald's comes in. Now I can get 2 of my favorites, the Sausage McMuffin with egg and the Sausage, Egg, and Cheese McGriddles for just $6. It's the fuel I need to start my day, along with my favorite morning flavors and a single savory bite. Breakfast shouldn't be a handful, unless I'm holding a breakfast sandwich. It's truly the only thing that gets me up and out of the house, ready to jump into whatever I've got going for the day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Benjamin Ritchie, the man convicted for the murder of Beech Grove police officer William Toney in 2000, was given a lethal injection at the Department of Corrections in Michigan City Tuesday morning. Ritchie was pronounced dead at 1:46 a.m. Eastern Time after being injected with pentobarbital. Ritchie's final chance of commutation rested with Governor Mike Braun, who rejected clemency last week. He said, quote, his case has been heard and reviewed numerous times by state and federal courts, including the Indiana and United States Supreme Courts, never resulting in an overturned verdict, unquote. In his final words, Ritchie stated he loved his family and friends and all the support he received, and that he hoped all would find peace. A power outage in portions of Rensselaer took place yesterday morning after a tree limb came down on power lines affecting around 638 customers. Our news department was told the outage began around 7:28 a.m. and service was restored around 8:04. Board members for the Kankakee Valley School Corporation discussed legislation passed and signed into law directly affecting education. Superintendent Don Street has more information.
It appears that Kankakee Valley School Corporation is projected to get approximately 0.2% new money for next year. Also, we are continuing to analyze the impact that the bills will have on property tax and what that means within the operations fund for our schools.
Superintendent Street talks about other topics before the board in the complete interview on our websites under the News link and Newsmakers tab. Food finders will make a stop in Jasper County on Thursday. The drive-through event for the mobile pantry will be at First Church near the corner of State Road 10 and US 231 east of DeMont at 10 a.m. Those organizing the event ask that you please do not arrive prior to 9:30. Regulators say the annual COVID-19 shots for healthy younger adults and children will no longer be routinely approved. The FDA wants companies to conduct studies before approving vaccines for healthier people. WSB-TV reporter Sabrina Cupid reports from Atlanta.
These studies will have to show actual clinical outcomes like fewer infections or hospitalizations before the FDA will grant full approval of a COVID-19 shot. In the meantime, the FDA is saying that it will limit access to those vaccines going forward to people 65 years old or older, or those who are at high risk of becoming seriously ill if they're infected.
The government estimates as many as 200 million people in America have a condition placing them in the high-risk category. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old Dennis Einheistra of DeMont passed away on May 18th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Thursday, May 22nd at Borisma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Dennis Einheistra will be held at Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Showers likely throughout the morning and some fog till about 10 o'clock this morning. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 57. Tonight, 40% chance of showers, cloudy as well with a low of 48. Thursday, scattered showers expected throughout most of the day with a high of 56. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 41. Friday, sunny skies return with a high of 64. Cloudy in the evening with a low of 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
What day is it? Is it Wednesday?
All day long.
Oh, it's Wednesday. All right. What's the hump day schedule look like?
Longest day, Wednesday, 9 letters.
Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends.
Never end. Never end.
It never ends.
Well, let's get started.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out and doing our thing on a Wednesday morning. Happy hump day, everybody. Thank you for spending your morning with us. We appreciate it. You guys hanging here in Touhyville, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Another Season in DeMont. Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season in DeMont. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. There's big stuff going on at Another Season. You know, I saw that they were doing an announcement yesterday while we were talking about them. I never went back and looked at what the announcement was. I know they've got big deals going on this week. 50% off. Okay. So they've got all kinds of great Father's Day stuff. I'm looking at their Father's Day stuff. It says Father of the Year, apron, some hats, signs, all kinds of great stuff for Dad. Oh, okay. So they didn't say the announcement was coming today. Said, keep an eye on our page this week as we announce something exciting in the works. Okay. But they are doing the buy one, get one 50% off deal going on. Find out all about that all this week at Another Season in DeMont. So like them on Facebook so that you can find out more about what's going on. So I'm looking at this other announcement. Okay. It says, coming soon. Stay tuned. News is dropping this weekend from Another Season. Leave your guesses in the comment. Oh, boy. I don't know. Somebody said chocolate. Maybe they're going to have Dubai chocolate there Another Season. I don't know. Something coming. We got to stay tuned to Another Season. So go like them on Facebook so you can find out more. Also want to mention our friends over at Cripsy Head Start. Visit KIRPC Head Start. And you can find out about how they're taking care of kids ages 3 to 5 years old in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Visit KARPC.net to find out more. Okay. Gina says she liked going down memory lane. Thank you, Gina. I did too. I like those lists. You know, sometimes doing a list on the radio can be a little boring, you know, and I get it. I mean, listen, this is one of the strangest things for me to do is doing the radio show without someone else here. Now, I know you guys are all out there hanging out with me, chit-chatting on Facebook and YouTube and things. So I appreciate Gina saying, love it going down memory lane. Tim saying, good day. Good day to you, sir. Having some fun. But it is an odd thing to just be a guy in a room talking into a piece of metal. I've done it for years. A lot of the time I've had other people there, but sometimes I haven't. And it is very, very odd to do. So, but anyway, none of that's why you called. Our poll question today asking you, would you rather, on Would You Rather Wednesday, would you rather go to the Indy 500, which is this weekend, or would you rather go to the Eastern Conference Finals, Pacers and Knicks? 61% say Indy 500, while 39% going with Pacers Conference Finals. Interesting. A lot of folks like the Indy 500. I know a lot of folks were trying to win tickets, and we appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it. I still got to give away some Brett Michaels tickets this week. We have to do that. I want it to be somebody who wants to go, because it's a weird thing. It's Friday from 4 to 6, so it's an odd time for a concert, but a good time. It's All American Rejects and Brett Michaels. So we'll give away a pair before we get out of here at 9:00 today. At some point today, we'll do that. So Gina says, "Happy birthday, Harley." So, okay, for those just tuning in or just watching on the video, I'm wearing a shirt that says, it's hard when I'm watching a video. Proud of our daughter, our Dutch daughter. She's not Dutch, but she works for Dutch Brothers. So I want to thank Reen over at Reinforcement Designs for doing the shirt for us. We just made 3 special ones. 2 for me and Cheryl that say proud of our Dutch daughter, Harley, Dutch Brothers, which is the coffee shop where she's a manager at. We're proud of the way she's killing it. She's just doing a great job. So, and we had our cartoon guy do, I don't want you guys to think I'm losing my mind. When I'm watching on video, it's all opposite. So it's like looking in a weird mirror. So we had him do a cartoon of her. So we did that, and then we got her a shirt that has the Dutch Brothers logo, and it says Coffee Queen Harley. So yesterday was her birthday, but today Cheryl is going with her to the store, to the Dutch Brothers coffee shop, where she is the manager. So she thought it'd be a fun shirt to have going down there. So I'm looking forward to, and she didn't tell her. It's a surprise. So that's why I wore it today. So if they happen to wake up before I'm done with the show, they can tune in. They may even jump on the video with me. If not, when they do wake up, she can just go to it and show her. And then and Cheryl will have her shirt on as well. So that should be a lot of fun. So, all right. Cheryl's off on vacation, so I thought this would be a fun thing to look at. The best place to visit in the summer. This says Orlando. Orlando's a little hot in the summer. Don't get me wrong. I love Orlando. I am a Disney guy. I'm a Universal Studios, all that stuff. I love it. But summertime, it's a little hot. I'm not going to lie. It's hot in the summertime. Followed by Atlanta, also hot, and Washington, D.C. in the summertime. I don't know. That seems weird. Okay. Best places to visit in the summer: Orlando, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., followed by Hawaii, Austin, Texas, Cincinnati, Ohio, Salt Lake City, Utah, Philadelphia, Miami, and Dallas, rounding out the top 10 places to go in the summertime. Trying to see if there's anything, not a one. I'm at 35, not one in Indiana or Illinois. 38 is Vegas. Again, Vegas in the summertime. Way hot. See, I love going to Michigan in the summertime. South Haven we like to go to. We've got to Traverse City, both nice areas. Chicago, nowhere on the list. Finally, number 70, Indianapolis. Yeah, well, Carmel's number 2 in best place to live, so take that. Heard that earlier today. Where did I hear it? Out of my mouth, but still. So I read it, technically. Looking to see Fort Myers, where my folks go, 91 on the list for summertime. Well, in the summertime, they come back here to Illinois. They'd rather be here in the summertime. So Chicago, Illinois, not in the top 100 for best places to go. I don't know how they decided it, but they did nonetheless. So, all right. I see this story, and it makes me think something has to change when it comes to DUIs or DWI or whatever you want to call it in each state. Which I don't know why it's got to be different. Why we can't just have one way. An Ohio man was arrested after receiving his 20th driving under the influence citation earlier in May. His 20th. I mean, at some point, don't you got to lose your license? Don't you got to say, hey, kind of like the dumb criminal coming up, maybe you're not so good at this thing? You want to be a drunk, be a drunk. But you don't get to put other people in harm's way. According to the incident report, an officer was traveling north on a street in the area, doesn't matter where, behind a white van. The van was driving 15 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone before it sped up to the proper speed, slowed back down to 15 in a 35. The officer said he ran the plates, which showed the registered owner had a suspended license. Okay. So he shouldn't have been driving in the first place. I get it. According to the incident report, the van came to an intersection in the right turn lane. The van stopped past the stop line where it was within the intersection and crosswalk. That's when the officer initiated a traffic stop and the van turned onto a side street. The driver, identified as Spencer Blatnick, informed the officer that his license was in the back of the car. 2 other people were inside the vehicle at the time of the traffic stop. Why is your license in the back of the car, by the way? While speaking with the man, the officer said he could smell a strong odor of alcohol coming from his breath. Blatnick told the officer the strong smell was coming from spilled beer in his vehicle. No, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. It's not on my breath. It's the beer that we spilled in there earlier. It's not from like right now. It's from another time when we were drinking and driving and we spilled. I mean, not drinking and driving. We were just drinking and spilled beer. That's all it was. Yeah. It should be noted that the more Spencer spoke, the stronger his the breath came. The stronger the odor came out of his mouth, said the officer, according to the report. Blatnick told the officer he didn't think he had anything to drink that night. Sir, have you been drinking? I don't think so. I don't remember drinking. Have you been drinking? I don't think I've been drinking. Who's been drinking? Were we drinking? What's been drinking? No, I spilled. I wasn't drinking. I couldn't. It spilled. I would have drank it, but I didn't drink it. It spilled. The officer verified Blatnick as the registered officer of the vehicle and that he was under an OVI, so that's their DUI suspension, before asking Blatnick to perform standardized field sobriety tests. That's when the officer noted his movements were slow and sluggish. You think? While trying to check if his eyes tracked equally, Blatnick would not follow the officer's finger, was stumbling, swaying, complained of the flashlight being too bright. What are you doing? The light's so bright in my eyes. I can't even. How can I walk a straight line if I got a flashlight in my face? This test is not passable. I like a different one with number 2 pencil, please. Thank you very much. Eventually, Blatnick just said to the officer, "Why don't you just take me to jail? I think this isn't going well. I'm ready." Before admitting he had 3 beers and 1 shot, he refused to do the sobriety test and was arrested for the OVI, or the DUI, DWI, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the OVI even stands for in Ohio. Over-influenced? I don't know. Before admitting, he was taken to the police station. He was issued a citation, refusal to test with a prior conviction in 20 years, and driving under the influence, suspension, disobeying traffic controls. He had 19 previous OVIs. I got to find out what it's losing my mind. OVI stand for operating a vehicle impaired. Thank you. Why not everybody just go with one universal? Can we please? I don't care what it is. OVI, DUI, DWI, I don't care what it is. Let's just make it universal for people like me that are trying to read it on the radio. Thank you. Have a good day. That's my recommendation. Okay. So here's his previous drunk driving. 1974, 1979. So a little 5-year break there. 1980, 1980, 1980. 3 in 1 year. 82, 82, 83, 84, 84, 88, 88, 89, 93, 94, 99, 2009, made it a decade. 2002, 2012, made it another decade. And then now, 2025. Sir, you do not get to drive anymore. You're going to have to Uber or walk or take a bike. Probably not a good idea for you to operate anything. No more. You don't get to do any more of these. 20 DUIs in his life. Come on. This isn't just about drinking anymore. You're a ding-dong. What the heck is wrong with you? Come on. Stop it. 20 times? And how is he still able to get out there? Be in a car? Just ridiculous. All right. Speaking of criminals, we're going to get to the Mr. P. Dumb criminal in just a little bit. But yesterday, we had a story about inmates in New Orleans that escaped. Okay? Kind of Shawshank Redemption style. If you guys were listening. They got out through a hole in the wall. Okay? Well, turns out a maintenance worker was arrested at the jail where their 10 inmates escaped. He's accused of helping the inmates. They said they had a feeling someone on the inside was helping.
10 violent offenders don't make their way into a pod made for two and make good their escape through concrete, rebar, and barbed wire without there being some sort of inside assistance.
Yep. So there you go. A maintenance worker was arrested. May not be the only one that helped them out, because that's it seems like too easy, as they wrote on the side of the wall. T-O easy, by the way. Too easy for them to get out. But nonetheless, they did. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions for free. Call now and find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-931-3030. I'm here with spokesman John Wolf. So, John, tell everyone listening who should call right now.
Well, Maria, first off, thank you for having me here. It's always nice to answer the listeners' questions. Now, as far as who should call in, anyone who's been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, give us a call right now. 800-931-3030. You'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, John. You heard it, folks. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now. 800-931-3030.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center, may not be available in all states.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Good morning to you, everybody.
Yo, wake up!
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Time to celebrate Hump Day.
I bust my hump every day.
It is Wednesday.
Hump Day, am I right, buddy?
Halfway through the week.
Gosh, it is. Time flies, doesn't it?
Thank God it's Wednesday.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here, having fun on a Wednesday morning. Thank you guys so much for getting up with us. Oh, excuse me. Doing our thing on a Wednesday morning, portions of which are brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They take a tailored approach to your healthcare needs and well-being for all their residents. Find out more about what George A. does at georgeaid.org. Go and like George A. Memorial Healthcare on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Make your plans to head out there for a movie this weekend. They have movies Wednesday through the weekend. Of course, before you know it, it'll be time for the Summer Film Festival. We'll get you all the details on that, and we are glad to be a part of that again this year here at Touhyville Media. So, all right. It is time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from California. 35-year-old Christina Peniston is facing 3 felony counts related to domestic violence. Her arrest in March after she falsely imprisoned, threatened, and then attacked her elderly mother with a fork. Sorry, what? Yeah, Mom. Fork you.
Get the fork out of my neighborhood.
I don't think that's a nice thing to say. Apparently, it was just an attempted forking. She didn't actually stab her mother, thank goodness. It's unclear what they were arguing about, but apparently it had something to do with food, I would say, if you've got a fork. Christina was furious. She allegedly spat at her mother, shoved her into a sofa, and brandished a fork and tried to stab her. The mother was able to fend her off and was not harmed. They say it's possible the drugs were involved. The drugs. All the drugs were involved. It was. I'm new to this broadcasting thing. It's possible drugs were involved. Christina is also facing charges from a previous unrelated arrest for being caught with an opium pipe. So there you go. Yeah, I don't think that's a nice way to handle Mother's Day. Just saying. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Put this number in your phone because you never know when you're going to need it. No one likes it when they get locked out of their car or house, but Mr. P will be there promptly to let you back into your home. 219-866-7171. He'll be pleased to put you back into your vehicle after using his new pass-through technology to unlock your car without damage to paint or window. On call, 24/7 service. I couldn't find a P there. But he'll have you back in your car in practically no time. Mr. P, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Visit mrplocksmith.com. And, of course, go and like Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, on Facebook. Soon he'll be putting up tips and other things for you on your security, as well as other fun tips that you'll need to know from your local neighborhood locksmith, Mr. P, Locksmith and Security.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Showers likely throughout the morning and some fog till about 10 o'clock this morning. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 57. Tonight, 40% chance of showers, cloudy as well with a low of 48. Thursday, scattered showers expected throughout most of the day with a high of 56. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 41. Friday, sunny skies return with a high of 64. Cloudy in the evening with a low of 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Step into another season where every visit transforms your home and gift giving into something extraordinary. Explore the enchanting scents of their new Capri Blue line, featuring premium scented candles, room sprays, and bath and body items. With Father's Day just around the corner, treat the special dads in your life with their selection of Duke Cannon grooming essentials, one-of-a-kind pilsners, shot glasses, and customizable hats. Ladies, book an exclusive ladies' night out party and create unique trucker hats or baseball caps from the Patch and Accessories Bar at Another Season. For any reason, head over to Another Season at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. And don't forget to connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for extra savings and surprises.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Illiana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
What is 988?
It's a free 24-hour suicide and crisis lifeline.
And what is a crisis?
Maybe something you experience so often.
You don't even think it's a crisis.
Anxiety over money.
A stressful relationship.
Concerns about a loved one's mental health.
If you are experiencing thoughts of suicide or mental health or substance use crisis, call or text 988.
It's a listening ear.
And it's a way forward.
A little change can go a long way. If you'd like to gain the skills needed to find a better job, the Indiana Department of Workforce Development offers free training services through Work One centers in your area. You can earn your high school equivalency, increase your annual earnings, get free job training, or even get a better job at your current workplace. Make a little change today. It could go a long way in your future. To learn more about free training services offered by the Indiana Department of Workforce Development, go to jobseekers.dwd.in.gov.
Funding is provided by the United States Department of Labor. This material does not necessarily reflect the views or policies of the United States Department of Labor, nor does mention of trade names, commercial products, or organizations imply endorsement by the United States government. Equal Opportunity Employer Program auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to people with disabilities.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
What are you doing? Shh! I am trying to sleep.
Time to wake up.
No. Wait, what day is today?
It's hump day.
What? Is that today?
It's Wednesday. I'm giving up listening.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway.
Where?
To the weekend?
Okay. Guess I can hold out a little longer.
Until then.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a Wednesday morning, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Check out their energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, and more. It's all there at Jasper County REMC's website, jasperremc.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Steve's Specialized Services. They have their bandits and mowers on sale now with up to $1,000 off, all part of their open house deals going on throughout the entire month of May. So take advantage of those. All right. So all morning I've been saying, coming in and out of the breaks, thanks for hanging out with me, Steve Touhy. I haven't made any mention of any other name, but I can now. Cheryl's on the phone, live from Arizona. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
It's too early there, apparently, to do video. Yeah. It's apparently.
Yeah, they'd never listen. They would never do a video again if they saw what we look like right now.
All right. Well,
it's the after party.
All right. So can you at least have Harley pull up on her phone, the Touhyville Facebook page or our YouTube page?
She did.
All right.
She did. The first thing she did this morning. But before I tell her that, I got to tell you what happened. Last night, we were eating birthday cake, and then we watched the finale of Next Level Chef, so we were up late. And then I went to the bedroom. Harley was doing a try-on of all the things she bought yesterday for her birthday, right? Mm-hmm. So she was doing the show. We were just wrecked from sugar from the cake. And then I just snuck into the bedroom and I put on the t-shirt and I put on this Dutch Brothers baseball cap that she got me. And I just sat down. I just sat by the counter in the breakfast nook and waited for her to come out. You should have seen her face.
Oh, yeah?
She's here. She can tell you it was hilarious. It was like this, what, and both of them said that it looks exactly like her.
It does. It does. Yeah.
Picture. So then this morning I said, okay, call in for a little surprise. And she, dial in so she could see you on YouTube and she saw what you were wearing.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And a lot of folks have wished her a happy birthday today because I had the shirt. So I think they thought it was her birthday today. So, which I didn't even think about. That would have been a good idea too, to wear for her birthday yesterday. But you guys are going to her, her store today, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to go meet the staff and, check things out, and I get to be a proud mama.
Yeah.
So I got my t-shirt.
Uh-huh.
I'm all ready.
And
so
what about
what you've done?
What about hers?
Oh, go ahead. I handed her. I held hers like up.
Got it.
And she's Harley. What did you think?
I didn't expect it, and then I walked out, and everyone was acting weird because her and Randy were like giggling, like saving a secret or something from me. So I'm like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so funny though. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I thought to myself last
And then
night.
she said,
oh, go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, she said, I can't wear a shirt with my face on it. I'm like, why? I do it all the time on Touhyville. So, yeah, it was funny. But go ahead.
No, you just said what I thought of this morning. I thought to myself, at her age, I don't know that I would have wanted my mom to come to work with a picture of me on it and walk in with a picture of me on my chest. I'm like, I don't know that I would have done that. I mean, for me, it's different. I probably did have my face on stuff at that point with radio, but yeah, I don't like, I'd be like, I don't know if I want my mom to come to my work. Like when I was working at the hardware store, let's say, and to come in with a picture of me on it. I think I'd be like, Mom, why don't you wait in the car?
Yeah, like he's holding a wrench. This is the place with the help for hardware, son.
Right.
Well, we're just going through there.
Yeah, Harley's gonna put me in the trunk.
Right. Mom, we're just gonna go to the drive-thru. We're fine. It's okay. And you don't have to say hi to anybody.
I will tell you something though. Okay, so I'll try to do it without getting choked up. I can't. There's something about being a mom that like have those moments. Like you don't care. Like I didn't even think about how she would like feel or like be like quote embarrassed. I just was so proud, and then we like got this to look like her. Like it's not like, who the heck is that? It's just like, it's like one of those moments, like as a mom, you just get all emotional,
Sure,
like I'm
absolutely.
right now, and it's nothing, but it's just like because your kid is growing up and great things, and then like on her birthday, she got all these well wishes, like thank you for being an inspiring boss, and like as a mom, you just want to raise kids that like the world. Not that it's a small effect on the world. It's not,
Mm-hmm.
And it was clear yesterday from what was going on her phone that she was just reading stuff from the CEO all the way to people that her baristas, her friends were just like touched by who she is. And that as a mom is like, yay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because we make mistakes and it's not always like fun times. It's not always like, there are missteps, there's stuff that they feel that you didn't even think about. And so it just was kind of a neat day yesterday, just seeing.
Sure.
All of that. It was,
Nice.
Count on me to like take the show to where now everybody's weeping.
When Cheryl's out of town, when Cheryl's out of town, what we do is end on a low note. It's when she's here.
Where's your music?
When she's here, we end on a high note. But when she's not here, we end on a low note so that it changes to so
right, you've been able to put the button away for
I know. I had to go find it. I had to go find it. Listen.
But it was just a moment of like pride, for lack of a better word. Like, how did you feel when you saw it? Like, did it embarrass you, or were you like, I am not taking her to touch?
No, it was cool, but I was just a little embarrassed, but it's cool to see like how much you guys support me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool to wear in the house. It's cool to wear in the house to bed. not to. It's really cool to wear in Indiana, Mom. In Indiana, it's a perfect shirt for Indiana. I feel like it's a great shirt for Indiana. It's just not really an Arizona shirt.
Right. I can see her coming into the bedroom as I'm packing. Hey, you forgot this. Like, what is this? No, just you could take it's okay. You know, her infamous. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Right. That's her way of saying I don't want it. You know. And you know what? What's so funny? I'm the same way. Because when you and I are out shopping, you're like, "Look, you should get these shoes," and I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good. That's.
Yeah.
But you know what's so funny though?
Start a new hashtag. Go ahead. What?
Well, that's what I used to do when I was younger. Like when I was a teen, like, and I was offered like weed and stuff. That's what I would always say too. No, I'm good. You guys go ahead. I'm good. That's what I would do. Now that I think about it, that's what I did when I was a teen. When they would they'd offer me a drink, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm all set. Thanks. I'm good. You guys go ahead. You guys go ahead and drink and do your weed. I'm good. I'm gonna pass. I pass on grass, man.
Well, I thought we'd start a hashtag Harley Proud.
Sure.
So
sure. That won't be any more embarrassing than you walking in with her face on a shirt. That now we'll make it go viral, you know. So how was Portillo's cake? Was it just as good as a whole cake as it was as a slice?
Actually better.
It was so yum. Okay, need to get the chocolate.
That for your birthday, because it's $28.99. You go online, you just go through their app, boom, and you pay, done. You pick a time. I'm coming at 3:15 to pick it up. It's nice and in a cooler. You know what I mean? They have it all bagged up. Boom, done.
Wow.
So yeah, it was. I couldn't believe $28.99. I'm not so sure you can't get a cheesecake for that price.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, so, next time I won't be asking for a slice. I'll be getting a whole cake. I'd like a hot dog with mustard, pickle, and celery salt, and a cake. Like a slice? No, a whole cake. I would like a whole cake, thank you. For my ride home. I would like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh my! Well, you guys enjoy your day there in Arizona.
Yep. Today is the exercise class at 5:00.
Oh yeah, your dancing class that you're excited with Danny Terrio.
Rick Coffee.
Oh yeah.
So this is a bucket list thing I'm knocking out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute. His last name is Coffee?
Yes.
I think what would go great is a Coffee Queen shirt in the workout.
Yeah.
Yep. Coffee for the coffee. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're excited about that. So, and I'm excited to see you. And then she'll see you in October.
Oh yeah.
When she comes home.
Yeah. Well, you won't be home till the weekend. I just want to point out that even at this time in the morning, it is almost 20 degrees nicer by you than it is here right now. So
20 degrees colder?
Warmer by you than it is here. Yeah. It's 72 by you right now. It's 56 here.
I got out at a good time then.
Our high today, because I'm filling in for the weather cupcake. Is without sprinkles. People have been saying Steve's weather comes without sprinkles. It's just blah. So our high today is 57. Yours is 103. Your high will be almost 50 degrees higher than here.
There's a Would You Rather Wednesday.
Right?
Would you rather have it 52 or 102?
Right? Yeah. That's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I have a story here that so just be careful while you're out there. It found that 75% of sunscreens aren't safe and effective. 75% of them out there on the market.
why are we putting them on?
I don't know. I'm just saying I want the ones that work. So I want to find the ones that work. But
Do you want to know the truth about that? I've known that for years. And the truth is that the best sunscreens are in Europe. It's why when I went to Italy, I took a half a suitcase of them home with me.
wow.
Because the FDA does not approve the good sunscreen ingredients.
Well, it says not necessarily doesn't mean that they don't work, but it means that they're not necessarily safe for us because of the chemicals they use. So yeah.
Right.
Great. Awesome.
It's
So
better.
I've been
We're putting them on
lathering
for no
up
reason,
forever.
And they'll kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I've been lathering up forever for no good reason. So, but
Yeah.
all right. Well, you guys enjoy your time, enjoy your coffee at Dutch Brothers, and just like the shirt says, we're proud of you, Harley. So so you're just you're doing a great job out there. So you guys have a great day, have fun, and I'm going to take a break here in a little bit because then next thing you know, I'm going to end on a high note. But I got to give out. Yes.
And don't chase them away.
Oh, hold on. You just cut out. What was it?
Any of my birds away.
Oh, so let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to tell you the story of what happened yesterday. You and the rest of the residents in Touhyville. So I come back to work after lunch. I'm sitting at my desk, and I see your video on Facebook, my first bird. And I see it, and the garage door is open. And I go, oh no, did I pull away from the house and it hit something and the garage door reopened? I was up out of my chair, grabbing my jacket and keys to run back to the house. And then I saw my car back out and realized it was from a different time. I thought that was a live view, and I left the garage door open. So I panicked. God. I was almost out the door. I wasn't even shut my computer off or anything. I was like, oh my gosh, I just left the garage door open. Yeah.
Oh my
and then I see my car backing and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I scared the bird away because that was just a few minutes ago when I was just leaving the house. So, because I was just back from lunch. I mean, it had to have happened just a little while before that. So yeah. So that was my funny story from yesterday. So
yeah, but those people who, if anybody in Touhyville doesn't want a really cool gift for themselves, a bird buddy is really neat.
Yeah.
Because it's a Ring doorbell for birds.
Yeah.
So it's a bird feeder with a Ring doorbell in it, so you get to see them up close and personal.
And the weird thing about the ones by us is they actually drop off Amazon packages because they know what house it is. So it's
all right.
Gina says nice to hear Cheryl and Harley on the air. Hello. So Gina says hello from here. So all right, you guys have a great day. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later on.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Well, that was fun that they got to check in. And I got to tell you, though, I'm not even a little surprised that Cheryl shared the shirt last night. She made it. Cheryl is terrible at keeping secrets. She made it all the way from the week before she left that we got the shirts from Reinforcement Designs to being down there for almost a whole week. It was unbelievable that she was able to pull that off. Hi, good morning. You're on the air. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I kind of want to wish Stephanie Johns and Earl happy anniversary today.
It's Stephanie Johns. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep. Stay on the sunny side. Her music from Francisville.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. And it was good hearing you talk to Arizona.
Yeah,
a
little warmer. Yeah,
out there.
A little warmer there. I'll take a little bit of it, though. I wouldn't mind 70s. Yeah,
bit, but not that hot. 100
right.
and something.
103 is too much. That's right. Yep, absolutely. All right, Nancy, have a great weekend.
Okay, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I said weekend. It's Wednesday. Think I'm getting ahead of myself. Oops. Getting a little ahead of myself. All right. Here's the deal. I have a pair of tickets to go see Bret Michaels Friday with the All-American Rejects. The only thing that I ask is that you are going to use them and you can go. Okay? Give me a call. 219-866-4104. All I ask is that you can use them and you can go. Okay? Pair of tickets. Go see Bret Michaels this Friday at Carb Day at in Indianapolis. It's this Friday is the show, so you got to be able to use them and go. 219-866-4104. The first one, it'll get them.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes, a carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. Copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops, but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here, because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley-Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Whoa. More fiber?
What?
Down here, buddy. It's me, your spoon. Constipation with belly pain still coming back?
Yeah.
Talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, but Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than too. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
97.7 The Q.
All righty. It is time for us to wrap things up. Congratulations to Gary in Kentland. He got himself a pair of tickets to go see Bret Michaels with the All-American Rejects at Carb Day this Friday. So that's exciting stuff. Well, let me get this back on the camera. Good morning. So that's exciting stuff. Of course, we will not leave you without ending on a high note. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today with ending on a high note. I don't know about you, but I was a big fan of the TV show Cheers. Always enjoyed it. And of course, Chicago actor and comedian, really. I mean, they came up through Second City, I believe. George Wendt passed away yesterday at the age of 76. Always loved him as the lovable Norm on Cheers. So I thought for ending on a high note today, we would share some of Norm's famous quotes. Can I draw you a beer, Norm? No, I know what they look like. Just pour me one. How's a beer sound, Norm? I don't know. I usually finish them before they get a word in. What's shaking, Norm? All four cheeks and a couple of chins. Great quotes from Norm. What'll it be, Norm? Just the usual, Coach. I'll have a froth of beer and a snorkel. What would you say to a beer, Norm? Daddy loves you. What do you like, Normie? A reason to live. Give me another beer. What do you have, Normie? Well, I'm in a gambling mood, Sammy. I'll take a glass of whatever comes out of that tap. Looks like beer, Norm. Well, call me Mr. Lucky. George Wendt passed away at age 76 yesterday. Played Norm on Cheers. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as I enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you tomorrow here in Touhyville. Take care.
Afternoon, everybody. No! How you doing, Norm? What do you know? Not enough. Afternoon, everybody. Do you know? Better give me a tall one in case I like it. Afternoon, everybody. Hey! How's life treating you, Norm? I just ran over its dog. What's up, Norm? My nipples. It's freezing out there. What can I do for you, Norm? Well, I am going to need something to kill time before my second beer. How about a first one? You got it.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.